Okay, hey guys, welcome back to howtobuycrypto.com. I want to say thank you for the comments, for the likes, for the subscribers, and give a little shout out to Dean, Edward, Carla, Omar, and ERCAS. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call you E. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you, Dale, for the info here on Nice Hash. Thank you, Caroline, Gwen, and Micah for joining the group, guys. If you haven't, come over here to the group. I highly recommend My Quick Tip Investing, and the people on this group, I highly recommend joining. The video, subscribing to the YouTube channel. Because there's just information that goes back and forth that you can miss if you're not in either of those. So anyhow, thank you guys for joining in, for adding to the conversation, and just communicating with one another, and keeping the conversation flowing, guys. Information is so huge in this space, and it's a lot of times if you miss out on just a couple of days, you can miss out on a big gain, or on an ICO or something that has some really big potential. So I try and do as much as I can to get information out Monday through Friday, and just give you as much information as you can to make the best decisions on the market. Now, I want to say, Jason, thank you for the question about Steam, and Adele again about the Nice Hash mining information. Pretty sweet, and I am hopefully going to be able to talk about Steam tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it, and if you guys aren't in it, I recommend it. Now, for more than one reason. If you don't want to buy it, we'll talk tomorrow about how you can get it without buying Steam, which is pretty cool. So today I wanted to kind of talk to you guys more on a tutorial format. I've had a lot of people ask me how to get into cryptocurrencies, how to buy them, and a lot of the people in the group already have gotten their feet wet, have already started trading a little bit, have already gotten familiar with moving Bitcoin around to the different exchanges, and as well, not just that, but also trading. So one of the things that oh boy, what did I do? Did I closed it out? My bad. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to multitask at the same time, and it freezes different windows if I minimize. Anyhow, so the thing is, a lot of people want to know, how do I know which ones to buy, and that's really kind of almost a philosophical question. Okay, obviously there's multiple ways to treat the market. Now, the most basic and the simplest is to buy and hold, which is accumulation, right? So you buy, some people don't know anything besides Bitcoin. So if you were just to buy Bitcoin and hold it, it would have outperformed the stock market the last couple of years easily, right? Actually way outperformed, right? Now, if for those of you that like diversifying your investments, then if you go to Coinbase, and you can buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. And let me go ahead and flip the screen and show you guys what I'm talking about. Like I said, most of you have seen and understand what I'm talking about. But here you go, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. And this is my demonstration account. I've got a little bit here of each. And so if you were to buy these three, you would be diversified into, three ways into multiple currencies. Now, some people are saying, well, I like diversifying my money. I like diversifying my portfolio. And they're saying, what if I want to buy some of the other cryptocurrencies, what about Ethereum Classic? That's pretty cheap right now. So I want to show you here quickly. This is a cryptocurrency exchange list and of volume, right? A list of volume. And Poloniex here is #1 on Bitcoin volume. And there's a number of reasons that I recommend Poloniex, and I've used some of these others. I'm signed up for these other three right here, and I've used them. But the reason I keep coming back to Poloniex is it does have a high volume of trading. So to get in and out of currencies, quickly, that's a great way to do it, right? Now, Bittrex has more currencies there, but like I said, the volume here of Bitcoin is pretty incredible, and so I use Poloniex, like I said, for multiple reasons. Now, I've already moved money here. You see, is $1,000 estimated value of holdings. This again is my example account, my demonstration account. And what I'm going to do, I've already made some trades here, and you guys have seen in some of my tutorials how I set these up. But basically, the exchange looks like this, and it starts default to the Bitcoin tab here. So you'll see this list, And basically, you are looking at these values in Bitcoin, right? And these are, you got a ton of them here, right? Now, a lot of you wonder, well, how do I know which to buy? What are the costs? And for some of these, like if you wanted to look at the Bitcoin value, you could either click on Coinbase and look at it here. Now, they're going to be different values. Here it says 2601 than each other because they're different places, different buying markets. So, okay, here I clicked on, oh, well, I was over here. So the Bitcoin tab shows you in Bitcoin value. Click on the USDT tab is what shows you here. You can see here, Bitcoin right here, the price is 25.80, and this is US dollar value, US dollar tether. Okay, and you can see the prices here listed. Now you can transfer Bitcoin over here and use the US dollar tether if you're more comfortable with that, but you only have a limited number of the coins to use. So generally, I trade in Bitcoin and I don't worry about US dollar tether. I do use it from time to time for specific things, but anyhow, so I look at this other tab with the Bitcoin tab now. Just as a point of reference, you can also, this is just looking in volume, right? The highest volume right now is Ethereum, other than Bitcoin. Ethereum is the highest volume, and then Litecoin, Dash, and so on. So one thing that you can do is look at it by price. So click on price, and it will show you from the most expensive down to the cheapest, and you see, more zeros over here. Make sure that I've got it, yes. And then now if you wanted to see, instead of scrolling down, if you wanted to see from cheapest to most expensive, you click it again, and now you have the bottom of the barrel. Now some of you guys are saying, well, should I buy the cheap ones, should I buy the most expensive ones, and how do you know which is going to perform better? Well, I wish I could tell you that it could predict the markets and that I know exactly the best option, but it looks like my camera's going to die here any minute. So if this goes, well, it'll just swap the feed. But the truth is, a lot of people look at the stock market and they don't want to play the whole stock market, and it's I can see that, right? So what they do is look at index funds, right? They invest in index funds where multiple of the stocks on the market are matched, right? And so you're investing in the overall market, basically, right? And that's where people feel more safe, because if the whole market moves up, then your portfolio moves up. And generally, over time, over dozens of years, the stock market has continued to move up. And I believe that is in the same vein of what has happened with cryptocurrencies. From the beginning, we're seeing volume and prices of these coins move up, up, up. And I say all the time that we're in an emerging market, and so that this is still early innings, right? This is still early investor market, and just the enthusiasts are in the market right now, and it's still like 1% of 1%, right? So as it goes towards mainstream adoption, then we will continue to see the market raise. Now, that's not to say that it doesn't pull back, that it doesn't correct, that it doesn't have the healthy up and down cycles of any market. But the truth is, it is not that hard to make money in this space. Now, if you do what the average investor does, which is they see a coin going up and then they buy, they say, hey, it's going up. And then by the time they buy, it's already starting to level out and then starts going down. They say, oh no, I bought it too high. I better sell and cash out, before I lose all my money. And then you end up giving the market your money. Well, there are a number of different strategies to keep you from doing this. But one of the ones, like I said, you're either buying and holding, which is like an accumulation. You're using a method of trading, which is longer term than day trading, or you're day trading, right? And by the end of the day, you have executed all your trades or closed out your positions on your trades. Now, the easiest way, like I said, is accumulation, buying and holding. And I highly recommend this because a lot of people can't handle the emotional swings of the market because they see their dollar value going down when the market tries to correct compared to when it shoots up. They're like, man, I see this gain, and then they cash out too early. Now I have, I'm just going to show you again quickly. Let me go ahead and flip the screen before my camera runs out of battery. Now, what I'm going to recommend you guys do, and you don't even have to worry as far as the prices of these. Now, I like I said, I put $1,000 in. I want to show you. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and start buying into these. And now, If all you did was buy and hold, it'd be similar to buying an index fund. And you would, let's say, if you wanted to invest the top 10, you'd put $100 into these top 10s as far as price. Now, if you look at, you can go over here. Let me just type it in real quick. Marketcap.com, and you can see the top. You can just invest in these top 10 here, and you'd put in $100 a piece, and then let the market ride, and then see where it goes. Or if you wanted to do, I've got $1,000. If you wanted to do $50 a piece on that, you can do in the top 20, and just let it ride and see what it does. Now, like I said, because of the space that we're in, it is it's almost easy to make money in this space. The trouble comes in with our emotional values to our dollars, and I don't recommend putting in money that you need on a regular basis into to try and turn a buck, because the truth is this is a volatile market and you can lose money like many people do. I recommend that you live below your means, that you have put money aside, and then out of the money that you have saved, then you take a portion of that savings and invest that into multiple different things, like having cash holdings, like having the like money in gold, physical silver, having money into real estate, different markets, right? And one of those markets being cryptocurrency. Now, for me, I just put in $1,000 this beginning of the month, and every month I put in about $1,000. I went all in on Litecoin this month. I've been meaning to get into it more than I have right now, and so I just went ahead and bought in. Now, I'm going to, I took this Bitcoin that I had in another account to move it over to show you guys this strategy, and man, it's already going to be 12 minutes. So essentially, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to start doing this. Let me go ahead and switch the camera. Is I'm going to not even worry about what the market is doing. I'm going to take the bottom of the barrel, and on price, I'm going to buy, and you see all these cheap ones here. I'm going to buy from the bottom. I'm going to buy the bottom 20. All right. So those of you that are saying, like how to match the market, I'm going to show you that even if I were to buy the cheapest of all the market, you can make money doing this. So I'm just going to go through and start buying here. Make sure I'm right account. Yep, I got the money in this account. So let's go Bitcoin. I'm going to click on it, and I can't. What network? Okay, deposits and withdrawals. Okay, so this is just if I wanted to move money out of the network, which is it's not what I want to do. I want to buy into it. So what I can do to find out how much, if I wanted to put $50 in, I'll go ahead and I'll click on the USDT tab right here, and look how much Bitcoin it is for $50. Well, listen, Bitcoin. Scroll down here. So I want to spend $50 US, and then this value here, copy it, go over to this market. I'm on Bitcoin value. I want to buy, and then it autofills this section. Yeah, okay. Buy. It says that I bought them already. So I'm going to show you over here in my wallet. Let me go refresh it. It will show that I bought Bitcoin. Here we go. So BCN Bitcoin. This is how much I have. So all I'm going to do is keep going back, clicking on another one. My camera just finally quit. Number 2 is Doge, Doggy Coin, right? Click on it, go down, say I want to buy this much of it. Auto fills the amount. Buy. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to do one more, and one way you can make sure that your order fulfilled is go down here and it says my open orders. If it's not there, you can see where I've my trades. You can see where I've bought. It says that I bought it already. So other ways, then you go to your wallet. Goes Doggy Coin. Okay, so I'm going to just do it one more time. Go to see a coin. By the way, I already hold some of the other portfolio, so happy to buy them here. Go fill for me. Buy. Bought these. Okay, scroll down to trades. Now, once it updates, then it will show you. But the other way to do it is look over here. Here you go. See ya. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just keep going through. And like I said, guys, my camera just went. So anyhow, I basically, I'm going to go and do this. If you guys want a tutorial on how to move your money over from Coinbase to Poloniex to do this method that I'm showing you, why don't you hit me up on the YouTube channel, send me a message, hit me up on the Facebook group, send me a message. You can email me at marco@howtobuycrypto.com, or you know, a number of ways that you can get a hold of me. If you want to type in a Facebook, my quick tip, this is my public profile page. You can message me here. There's multiple ways to get a hold of me, so I'm happy to talk to you in whichever way you do. I have a course coming up on trading strategy, how to trade crypto, course on July 30th at $65 right now. Or if you just want a consultancy, I also do $100 an hour to consult with you. If you take the course right now, you get the course for 65 bucks and you're going to get a consultation with me. So that's a better value at the time being. It is my beta group, so I'm still refining the process and, you know, building out the course. But that's why it's $65. It's going to be cheaper, you know, right now than next month. The price is going to go up again. So let me know what you guys want to know about. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to try and talk about Steam, but thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.